Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bree, and in today's video, I want to give you guys my ultimate Halloween movie watch list or spooky season movie watch list. If you're like me, then I know that you watch these movies more than just this season or this month of the year. But since it is October the 2nd, I want to put out a quick video about some Halloween movies that are family friendly that you can watch this season. I just want to give you guys some ideas. So, Halloween movies. Not all of these are 100% a Halloween movie. Some of them just fit the vibe of Halloween, like movie number one, Beetlejuice. They don't ever explicitly mention Halloween in the first Beetlejuice movie, but it does fit the vibe. So I've included it on this list as well. Movie number two that I have is Beetlejuice. This one does explicitly mention Halloween, and I have only seen this movie one time, so I'm excited to watch it again this year. That's why it's on my list. Movie number three is one of my favorite movies from my childhood, and that is Casper. It is the 1995 version of Casper. Um, I'll throw a bonus one in here, and that is Casper meets Wendy, and Wendy was played by Hilary Duff. I cannot remember when that movie came out, but that was another one of my very favorite Casper movies because it's made very similar to this one. It's like with real people, it's not an animated Casper or anything like that. But I can't find that movie literally anywhere. You can find it on DVD on like eBay and from like resellers on Walmart and Amazon, but they're selling them for like $200 and $300 for one DVD, and that's just ridiculous. So, you can find a version of it on YouTube, though. It's just not the best quality, but it is a super good movie if you're interested in that. Movie number four on my list is Hotel Transylvania, the first one. That is such a cute series of movies, and you can't beat them. They also don't ever really specifically mention Halloween, but they fit the vibe. So, movie number five is Hotel Transylvania 2, and movie number six is Hotel Transylvania 3. If you see me looking down a lot, it's because I'm referring to my iPad here where I have my list of all of these movies because there's no way I can like remember them all in order that I wrote them down in my head. So, moving on, movie number seven is The Addams Family, and movie number eight is The Addams Family Values, or actually, I don't think it's The Addams Family Values. I think it's just called Addams Family Values. These two movies, again, super good movies. You can't really beat them. I do. Um, there's a lot of things that I love and a lot of things that I could critique in these movies, but overall, these are some fantastic Halloween movies. Halloween is never the main focal point in these movies either, but they do very well fit the vibe. Movies number 9 and 10 are Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo 2. So, in the first Scooby Doo movie, that's the one where they go to Spooky Island. And then in the second one, Scooby Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, that's when their exhibit at the Coolsville Museum of Monsters gets destroyed by that huge pterodactyl monster, like Jacob Jacobo. Like, that movie is like something else. It is a movie that I remember going to the movie theater to watch when I was a little kid with my mom. Like I had to have been, I don't know, no older than like 8 or 10 years old or something when that movie came out, and we went to the theater to watch it. And I just specifically remember going and watching it, and I remember like the opening credits. So that one's just a huge nostalgia piece for me. Movie number 11 is Disney's Halloween Town movie with Kimberly J. Brown and Debbie Reynolds and Judith Hogue. Absolutely love the Halloween franchise or Halloween Town franchise movies, let me say. Um, I adored them when I was a kid. That was one of my favorite things, is to catch them being played on Disney during the October season. Unfortunately, the only thing that makes me mad about the Halloween Town movies is that they replaced Kimberly J. Brown in the last one, and I so wish that we could have seen her finish out that franchise, but it is what it is now. It's been too long, so we can't change it. So number 11 was Halloween Town. Number 12, Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge. Number 13, Halloween Town High. And number 14, Return to Halloween Town. The next two movies on this list are very similar in that Disney franchise. It is Twitches for number 15 and Twitches 2 for number 16. I absolutely adore those movies as well. I remember specifically the year that Twitches 2 came out and premiered for the first time on Disney Channel, and that was just I remember it being such a special part of the spooky season and the month of Halloween, and it was just so fun to watch it premiere for the very first time on Disney Channel. Number 17 is The Little Vampire. For years and years and years, I thought that Disney made this movie. Disney did not actually make this movie, but it did get played on Toon Disney and the Disney Channel. They did have rights to play it for a lot of the time in the early 2000s. It's a movie that I have not seen them play in probably 10, 15 years plus, but it is a movie that I still think that you should watch, especially in this season. Again, it doesn't exactly mention Halloween, but it fits the vibe. The next two movies are Tim Burton movies. I absolutely love Tim Burton and a lot of his work. He takes the next two spots at number 18, The Corpse Bride, and number 19, The Nightmare Before Christmas. My daughter right now is obsessed with A Nightmare Before Christmas. She is watching it right now as I'm sitting here filming this video. Movie number 20 is Paranorman. Paranorman, I think, is such a cute movie. I think there's a really cute idea behind Paranorman and how Norman can talk to ghosts and see ghosts and stuff. I just think it's cute. It's something that you wouldn't typically see in that kind of animated children's movie, so I'm glad that someone had that idea and brought it to life. Movie number 21 is Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter. I may be butchering her name, and if I am, I'm so sorry. Movie number 22 is Hocus Pocus. Movie number 23 is Hocus Pocus 2. And something that I'll just quickly throw in here about these two movies is I don't think you're ever going to be able to beat the original Hocus Pocus. I think the original Hocus Pocus appeals to my generation and a couple of generations before me, maybe one or two after me. And I understand that Hocus Pocus 2 is meant to appeal to a younger generation. Okay, I get it. It has things that are super relevant to younger people, and I guess because it is trying to be so much more relevant to the younger generation, I'm just not into it. Movie number 24 is The Haunted Mansion. This movie came out in 2003. It stars Eddie Murphy. There is a newer Haunted Mansion that is number 25 on my list. This one came out, what was it, last year or something? Sometime within the last couple of years. I'd have to look that up to see when it actually came out. Number 26, The House with a Clock in Its Walls. This one is a book also, so I remember reading the book not that long ago, a couple years ago for sure. And then I didn't know that they had made a movie about it until last year. Last year, during the October spooky season, the movie came on one channel on our TV, and I ended up clicking on it and watching it, and I absolutely loved it. I adored it. I think Jack Black did an awesome job in that movie. He typically does. Number 27 is R.L. Stine's Mostly Ghostly. This movie, I believe it came out in 2008, is the one that I am talking about. There are other Mostly Ghostly movies. There are ones that have come out a little more recently than 2008. I'm not super into those movies, though. Again, I think they're appealing to a younger generation. They're doing things differently. That's cool. I get that. But the newer ones are not my vibe. The one that came on when I was still a kid, or still pretty much a kid, is the one that I enjoy a lot. And that's the one that came out in 2008. Another Disney movie takes my spot of 28 here. This one is The Scream Team. I also love the Scream Team. I know you're hearing me say that I love all of these movies, but I really do. Number 29, we're on 29 already. That one is another Disney movie. It is Moms Dating a Vampire. This one has Carolyn Ray and Charles. I cannot think of his last name. If you've ever watched The Nanny, he was in The Nanny with Fran Drescher also. He's the vampire that mom is dating. I think that was such a cute movie too. Not explicitly a Halloween movie, but it does again fit the vibe because it has vampires. Movie number 30 is Sleepy Hollow, another Johnny Depp movie. That one also has Christina Ricci in it. I have seen bits and pieces of this movie. I've never sat down and watched the whole thing all the way through, although I feel like I have because I've seen so many bits and pieces of it. My goal this year is to sit down and watch the whole thing all the way through. That way I don't get lost or forget or need to Google anything to be able to keep up with it. Movie number 31 is Under Wraps, and movie number 32 is Under Wraps, the new version, or Under Wraps 2, I think is what they call it. I, again, grew up watching Under Wraps on Disney Channel. That was another one of the movies that they would play during that October spooky season. They got to see that movie along with a couple other ones, along with like the Halloween Town movies and stuff like that. Under Wraps came on a lot, so I didn't know that they had made a newer version of it until this year when I was sitting down making this list. So both of those are on my list. I love the original, and I am excited to watch the new one for the first time this year. Movie number 33 is It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, or It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I'm going to put it up here on the screen so you're going to see it. Movie number 34, Mr. Boogedy, and movie number 35, The Bride of Boogedy. These are, again, Disney movies. These are older Disney movies. These, I don't remember them playing on Disney Channel when I was a kid. If they did, maybe I just missed them back then. But my experience with watching them has since Disney Plus came out. I think the year that Disney Plus came out was the year that I watched both of these movies during that spooky season, and they've made my list every year ever since then. They're older, but I just love the nostalgic feel that they bring. Number 37, number 36. That one is Double Double, Toil and Trouble. This is the one with the Olsen twins. That is a movie that I've watched several times as a kid. I haven't watched that one in probably 10 years, so I am excited to watch it this year. And now that I have a daughter of my own, she is young, but maybe she'll sit down and watch that one. Movie number 37 is The Good Witch. This is a Hallmark movie. There are several Good Witch movies, and there is also a Good Witch TV show. Movie number 38. Arguably, we could use this one to add more movies to my list overall, or we can just say, let's just combine it all into one big, huge thing. But movie number 38 is the Harry Potter series. And the Harry Potter series, again, not necessarily Halloween related, although there is the Halloween happenings in the first movie, The Sorcerer's Stone, where the troll gets let in on Halloween night and goes to the bathroom where Hermione is, and Ron and Harry have to help her, all the things. So these are movies that I would either like make a Harry Potter weekend out of sometime during that spooky season, or I just play them in the background day to day while I'm doing other stuff. When I'm like working on the computer or cleaning or cooking or whatever, it's nice to turn one on and just like hear it, watch bits and pieces of it, and just kind of remember the good days when Harry Potter was coming out and you were a kid and whatever. So, movie number 39 is the movie Coraline. I have not personally watched this movie in years, but it is on my list because my daughter enjoys animated movies like this, so I'm thinking that maybe she would like it. So we're going to try it. We're going to sit down and we're going to watch it this year. I don't remember actually if it mentions Halloween in it or not, but I do remember there's some ghosts in it. It's overall just like a creepier movie, so it does fit the overall vibe here. Movie number 40, we're almost through because I made a list of 45 movies. My goal was to get to 31. I ended up getting to 45, and I'm just like, cool, we're going to roll with it. So here we go, last 5 movies. Movie number 40, The Monster House, or Monster House. It actually is just Monster House. This movie, again, I grew up watching this movie. It's one that I still enjoy a little bit less now that I've watched it, what feels like 100 times, but I do think that it will be fun to show this movie to my daughter when she's a little bit older. And if you have kids that are, I don't know, I would say like 7 to 10, 7 to 11 maybe, they would probably enjoy that movie as well because that's like more their style. Another fun one that I'm going to try and find and put in here. This is a bonus movie. Okay, it's my second bonus one. But if you remember, like if you grew up when I did in the like early 2000s was your childhood, then you remember the TV network Cartoon Network, or the TV channel Cartoon Network. I remember as a kid, the movie Monster House would always come on Cartoon Network. And occasionally throughout the spooky season, especially when I was younger, they would also play a movie that was had to do with like the spooky godmother or something. I'm going to try and find it and insert that and put some info on the screen here about it. But that's like my bonus movie that I think I need to add to this list and try and find it somewhere so my daughter can watch it, because it's one, again, that I think she would enjoy because I do remember them like singing and dancing in that movie and stuff. So, movie number 41, The Curse of Bridge Hollow. This is a Netflix movie. It is a Netflix original movie, and it is about Halloween. And to me, this movie has very Goosebump vibes. It has very like R.L. Stein vibe to it. So I watched it. I liked it. It's one that I would like to watch again because I've only watched it one time. So this year, again, my goal to watch that movie again. Movies number 42 and 43 are R.L. Stein's Goosebumps and Goosebumps 2. I can't remember. That one is specifically about Halloween, though. Goosebumps 2, Curse of Halloween. It's not Curse of Halloween. It's something to do with Halloween, though. It's going to be on the screen. It's fine. So I remember the first Goosebumps. We watched it when it came out on TV. The second Goosebumps, I remember being so excited that it was about Halloween specifically that we did go to the movie theater and watch it one day. And I did also really enjoy that movie. So, moving on. Movie number 44, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I am a big Scooby-Doo fan. I always have been my entire life since I was a child. My mom specifically had a ton of VHS tapes of the Scooby-Doo Where Are You series. A lot of that stuff that she had Scooby-Doo wise were the VHS tapes of the Scooby-Doo series that came out in like the 1970s, I want to say. So I have watched all of those multiple times. Anything to do with Scooby-Doo, I always watch literally anything. My favorite Scooby-Doo stuff to watch now as an adult is all of those like special movies that they made, like The Witch's Ghost and Scooby-Doo and Kiss Save Christmas, like stuff like that is my jam now. So I love those. And movie number 45, this is going to end this. It is The Witches. This is a book. It's based off of a book by Roald Dahl. And I believe this one is on Netflix still, but it stars Anne Hathaway, and it kind of really just follows that book. So that is my list of Halloween movies or movies that fit that Halloween spooky vibe for you guys to watch. Please let me know what you think of my list. Do you agree with it? Or some movies that you would add, that you would take away? Let me know what your favorite Halloween movie is. Comment that down below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching if you made it to this point in the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one.